Alright guys, welcome back. It's me, Daniel, VintageMagic.com. Alright, so this is the third and final video of our Beckett haul order we got back. I want to call it a haul because haul is when you're shopping, like a Sephora haul for makeup or a Nordstrom's haul. But this is more of like a Beckett haul, Beckett submission order. So all I'm doing is I'm going through a lot of the cards that I got back and I'm sorting them, and we've had some interesting conversation on the cards. Now, overall, I mean, I would say the grades came out pretty fair. I am disappointed on a couple of things. I'm not impressed with the surface grades at all because a lot of the surface grades are really pretty nice. I mean, these are like pack fresh cards. In many ways, they're not, they're literally just unplayed. But I mean, this one got a 10 surface, but do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you go through the video, the surface grades are being there's really, and also in general, there's not that many 10 subgrades, which is really a little concerning to me. I don't know, maybe they're more picky with their subgrades. I don't know what it is, but that's what happened, apparently, with this order. Lord of Atlantis. I like this card. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I was telling you guys in the other video that there is a lot of subjectivity to grading. It is not a perfect science. It's not, every grader has, their opinions. This Urza's Glasses of Urza got a 10 surface. See, I don't understand. I'm going to have to... I don't know. Everybody's a little different. I mean, they must be looking at certain things. There must be like if I think they're really picky about the 10 subgrades right now. If the 10 subgrades are like a very elite category and they have to be dead on with that, otherwise they're not going to give it. I think that's probably what's going on. I have to think that is the case because I haven't seen much 10 subgrades in general. Like the last few submissions have been very uneventful. Like not a lot of pristines, not a lot of stuff like that. So it's a little concerning to me as a business because you're like thinking, wait a second, these are clean cards, but they're not getting the 10 subgrades, which I don't know. That's a little concerning. Here's the Soul Net. Yeah, I feel like overall, if I was rating this order in terms of accuracy level, I think the overall grade accuracy level is really good. But I think the subgrade accuracy level is the questionability because it's not, I wouldn't rate it really good. So I'd probably say overall, in terms of the order, in terms of overall grade, out of 10 for me, I'd probably give it like an 8 overall overall grade. 8 is about right. 8 or even 8.5. And if I was to give an overall like subgrade quality, I probably would disagree quite a bit here. I'd probably be more like a 6. Because I feel like there's a lot of cards here that can get 10 in terms of centering or, like corners. I don't know. I guess I've seen enough examples where I believe it should. And the fact that it did not is just really odd to me. I don't know. Very odd to me. So, I don't know. I may be a little bit, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little picky. I mean, and by the way, I'm not trying to rag on Beckett or complain. I'm just trying to be as, just kind of give you my opinion because I've done so many orders in my life that I feel like this particular one was kind of like, there wasn't that much like awesome subgrades. Here's the Volcanic Eruption. Brain Geyser. This one got an 8. Bad surface, apparently. Living Artifact, and Living Artifact. All right, so let's go into the big dogs. I have some cards to share with you. These are the alpha beta cards I submitted, and we'll see what we got. See how we did. All right, so what we got here is a basic Ancestral. I think these are really nice cards. I don't even know how they're giving 9 subgrades for. I mean, this is, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Some of this stuff is just incredible to me. I don't get it. Here's a basic plus beta Badlands. Let's put the dual lands at the. I don't know. Alpha Chaos Orb. 2 9/5s, 8/5 centering, 9 corners. A lot of 9 corners going on. Oh, this is my customer, Thomas, wanted me to send this in to see if it was real. And Thomas, there you go, it's real. And I sent it out to you. But he was worried because there was some blue, like watermark, like some watering or something, some issues. So he wanted to make sure that's real. All right, so this one is a very rare card. It's an Alpha Mox Sapphire with 3 9/5s and an 8 surface. And the Mox Sapphires are plagued with like this white print dot. And there's also a little print dot there. So I'm thinking that's probably why it got the grade. But I also think there's like a little scratch. I don't know. It's so light, like right there. That's probably why I got the 8 surface, because it usually gets. They usually give that like 8/5. That's why. That's why I think it's a little odd. Here's another one. Here is Time Twister Beta. Nice card. 9/5 surface. That's funny. This is the one with a little bit of additional edge. I don't know if you're going to see this, but beta Time Twisters have like an edge addition sometimes to it. And it right there is really clear. It flares out. Kind of sticks out or something. And that, I guess some graders have not given it correctly. Some graders do give it that 8/5, so that's kind of interesting. Here's a really nice Time Walk. No 10 centering, nothing. I don't understand. Not 110 edge. I don't know, guys. Look at this thing. Holy Mother of God. See, I actually think these are undergraded. I think these are undergraded. Now, this one baffles me so much. Like, this is a 9 beta Time Walk. But look at this. There's like edge wear, right? A little edge wear here and some corner stuff there. But they give it an overall 9, which is a nice card. I mean, what you're basically telling me is that this card is 1 point away from the 9/5. I mean, you can't tell me that. There's no way. I don't know. I just find it very, I don't know, very incorrect. Like that's what I'm saying about this order when I say 6 out of 10, is that I don't feel like it's accurate. Here's a quad beta Tropical Island. I still think there's a 10. I still think that there can be a 10 in the whole entire mix, right? In terms of the subs. Here's a basic subgrade Shivan. See, this one I can understand the corners. This right here is like a little white thing. I don't know. Go figure, right? All right, only Arabian Nights card I brought or submitted was this Jazam de Jin. Almost a 9/5. Yeah, if I got a 9/5, it'd be worth a lot. So close. Those cards have spiked a lot. Here's an 8/5 Underground Sea. Yeah, I kind of have to admit that this one's probably 8/5. Look at the corners. The corners are rough. I probably even give the corners an 8, to be honest. I was shocked that it was an 8/5. But again, I've seen 8/5s that are really bad. And this one has no play wear, by the way, really. It's not played. So it's not a horrible grade at all. Oh, here's a couple good ones. An Alpha 9.5 Mox Emerald. Look at that. Pretty nice. Now, I think this one was correct. It's not as centered because here's this one, which is a quad Alpha Mox Emerald. A quad. So this one I think deserves it because I look at the centering, I'm like, yeah, the left to right on this one is definitely better on this one. So I can understand this. But again, no 10 nothings. I mean, there's no 10 subgrades additional. Very interesting. All right, this one is, I think my customer's card. Yeah, this is the Alpha Shivan Dragon. It's an 8.5. He just wanted it graded. Now this one is another Beta Time Twister. I can, yeah. Also, the edge thing is not as big of a problem on that one, so I think they did that one right. All right. Next is a Beta. Now this is 0.5 from 9.5. Yep, I think they got this one right. I don't know. This one's interesting. Beta Mox Jet. What's interesting about this card is on this bottom right corner, there's like a little edge line, like an indentation. Honestly, they said surface is 9.5, edge 8.5. I would disagree. I don't think that's an edge thing. I think that's a surface. It's on the surface. But either way, they didn't like, screw up and give it like quad 9.5 because I don't think it deserved it. But, I just thought I thought that was interesting. They got that one right. This one is a 0.5 from 9.5 Alpha Ancestral. Pretty cool. Pretty nice card. Pretty close. Pretty clean. Pack fresh. Here's an Alpha Time Walk 9. This card has gone up crazy. God, it's crazy, isn't it, these cards? Okay. Here is a 9.5 Alpha Time Walk. I thought this one was pretty fair. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and check the surface on this because I don't understand. I'm not even by the way, I'm not checking the backs, but yeah, I just find it very, very odd. Here is Beta Badlands. Let's see if there's a better picture there. What do you guys think? Beta Badlands. Cool card, huh? Yeah, there's too much glare that way, guys. Sorry about this. Okay. 9.5. Again, 9 corners. Interesting. Of course. Here is a 0.5 from Gem Mint. Mox Pearl. 9. I thought this one was pretty good in terms of the grade. I think the corners, I don't know, man. I can see a little white on the tip there, but I don't know. I think their tolerance level might be a little different than my tolerance level, but go figure. That's why they're grading and I'm just submitting. Yeah. All right. So that's that. Whatever. Okay. I got a few more cards. I got a Beta Time Twister. 0.5 from 9.5. Wow. Surface. Yep. And same little line thing, by the way, this thing. So that's so weird. The line thing exists on this card on the same thing as that Mox Jet, but they gave the 8.5 on the surface. I don't know, man. I'm going to have to, if you guys are at a show and you want to see that, I can show you what I'm talking about, but that's just freaking hilarious. All right, anyway, here is the Beta Mox Emerald Quad. This card's really deserving. And there's none of that, the little thing that's on there, the little print defect, or the indentation. That's not on there. Here is a basic subgrade Mox Sapphire. Beta. Here is another Ancestral 9.5. 8.5 surface. Interesting. Okay. 8.5 surface. I guess they felt like this one was better. I don't think it's, I think it was that scratch, but it has 9.5 centering, which is really cool for that card. Okay, and then we have two more cards left. I'll leave it like this. We have the awesome Ancestral Recall. I thought this one was a really nice card. Quad. Not a quad plus. If it was, it's pretty good, but it's still quad. And last but not least, this card is by far the coolest card in the entire gamut. This is the Alpha Mox Sapphire. No print dot. And by the way, the white shit there, I don't know what that is, but I don't know if that's on the sleeve, but there's no white print dot right there. It's not there. Wow. The only, I've seen I think one other, but I think this is like the highest graded one in the world, and it's weird. This is the only one that is no print dot. Incredible. All right, guys, if you have any questions, go to vintagemagic.com, contact us if you're interested in buying any of these. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon.